So, as we all know, the invasion of Belgrade started out in three major waves, with more Italian, Hungarian, and Austrian troops coming in. Okay, so Belgrade was defended by a unit or two, or maybe a battalion of British, Yugoslav, and Greece soldiers, along with some light mechanized tanks, or just some mechanized units, and a few planes. Not very many, a couple hundred. And that was in Allied port. That was controlled by the Allies. Okay, then you have the second, right there. This invasion coming up to the north from the south, or also from Bulgaria, was mostly a German invasion, consisting of a few men, tanks, and aircraft that weren't needed in the bombing of Belgrade that happened a few days earlier. Later, you have the other attack from here, and this was German, but also had Hungarian and Austrian help. And that was, a few fighters, a few men, tanks, and there were maybe a few batteries or artillery in both of the invasions. And that was mostly German. Then you have the Italians, the Austrians, and Hungarians. They both were kind of in here, but they were both really Italians. And they had more infantry, but they also did have some mechanized. They had some planes. They did have some men and artillery. I do have an episode about the deployment that Italy had. You can go check that out, link in the description. And these were mostly Italian corps, closest to Italy. And then there were other Italian corps, and this one. So far, you have these troops marching in around 300 miles right into Belgrade, and these troops around 150 miles into Belgrade, a three-pronged attack. And from here, most of these units would line up after the defeat of Belgrade. They would line up right around here for the invasion of Italy, which was happening a few days after the invasion of Yugoslavia. So, as you can see right here, if we move these pieces off, you have a main thrust force here to conquer some airfields and other important cities here, and then you have these four main, but these were the main three, with some more lighter stuff. All to conquer Belgrade after it had been severely bombed by mostly German, but with Italian planes, and defended by a couple Yugoslav planes of multiple designs. Then after that, after the taking of Yugoslavia, they would all line up right here at the border, along with some fresh troops from Bulgaria, and march into Greece. That would later be taken and was held by British, some Yugoslav, and Greece troops.